की वक्ता है कांस्टेबल श्रद्धा त्रिपाठी आरपीएफ से, जो विषय के विपक्ष में अपना मंतव्य रखें। कांस्टेबल श्रद्धा त्रिपाठी।
Honorable judges, respected officers, and my dear co-participants. This is Lady Constable Shraddha Tripathi, Railway Protection Force, speaking against the motion. I believe that if police forces discharge their duties while keeping human rights in their mind, they will definitely cannot provide justice to a victim of heinous crime like rape, murder, etc. I am glad to say that under Article 33 of Indian Constitution, my fundamental rights have been taken away so that I can serve my country. I can protect the self-respect and human dignity of our nation. I am proud to say that I am among those few people who get the auspicious opportunity to serve the nation. The Honorable Supreme Court has made it very clear in the case of Ram Swaroop versus Union of India in 1964 that the national service is paramount for uniformed person. As we all know, there are many types of crime that happens in our country for which our police forces are always ready to deal with. Our police forces remain on duty 24/7. If police personnel go and catch a criminal while keeping human rights in their mind, they will never succeed. And for the reason that a criminal will do all effort to save himself. Whether he has to run away, push and shove, fight with the policeman, attack them with a knife, or shoot them. If police personnel still try to catch them keeping human rights in their mind, they will definitely make their families orphan. Do you think that a criminal, after committing a crime, will come and confess that I have murdered someone or I have raped a woman? No, the police forces has to extract the truth from them. And for that also some people cry for human rights of rapists and murderers. If they keep doing that, I don't think police will be able to provide justice to anyone in time. If a soldier is left behind on a battlefield under the pretext of human rights, that is not bravery but suicide. Our police forces not only deal with criminals within the country. If you remember, in 2008, India has suffered a deadly terrorist attack. If Mumbai police had worked keeping human rights in their mind, then the main terrorists would never have been caught and could not have been prevented more deaths from happening. I am very proud to say that the RPF shoulder badge which I have put on, a soldier wearing the same badge fired a bullet to stop those terrorists. I don't think they would have been able to fire a bullet if they had been concerned about his human rights. Some people who come out on the street and raise their voice against the violation of human rights of rapists and murderers, will these people who call themselves so-called protectors of human rights stand against a doctor who has to cut down the body part of his patient when needed to save his life? Definitely not. Similarly, police forces will have to remove those people who became the hindrance in the progress of our beloved country, who are the criminals of our society. I am sure that you all are aware of Dr. Priyanka Reddy rape and murder case that happened in Hyderabad in 2019. Where 4 people brutally gang raped her and burned her alive. After that, the Terichan police encountered those culprits at the very same place where they have murdered their innocent women. The Hyderabad police praised all over the country. But to protect the human rights of those rapists and murderers, those human rights protectors stood up and those policemen taken to the court. And even today, the trial is going on against 10 policemen because they have cleaned the filth of this country like they should have done. In India, on 12 October 1993, Human Rights Protection Act was implemented so that the common citizens who were harassed by some corrupt people could get justice. But today, it seems like the human rights protectors are there only to find the fault in the work of police force and to stand with criminals. And I don't know how many examples I should give you where the police has caught the culprits with their hard work, and the human rights protectors pointed fingers towards them by saying that they should have given the last chance before punishing those culprits. Did those culprits give the last chance before taking those innocent lives? It is not possible for us to follow those human rights which prevents us from performing our duties. We all know about the recent Kolkata doctor brutal rape case. Can you consider that criminal a human being who has done worse than an animal with that female doctor? Then what kind of human rights are there for that criminal? The day police keeping aside the concern for human rights and start burying such criminals in shrouds instead of files, the work of police will become more effective and the crime rates will automatically come down. And at the end, I just want to say that the human rights are for the humans, not for the terrorists. Thank you.